On March 3rd, 1692, the specter of 4-year-old girl Dorothy Good allegedly attacked Aunt Putnam Jr. with help from an unknown woman. Hello and welcome to Salem Witch Trials Daily. I'm Josh Hutchinson.
And I'm Sarah Jack. In 17th century New England, a specter, often referred to as a shape, was believed to be the spiritual form or apparition of a living person.
People at the time believed that a witch's spirit could leave their physical body to roam around and commit mischief while their actual physical body was somewhere else entirely, like sleeping in bed or standing right there in the courtroom.
The specters were terrifying to those who claimed to see them. Afflicted individuals testified that these shapes would visit them to pinch, prick, choke, and bite them. The specters would also frequently carry the devil's book, demanding the victim sign it.
But here was the biggest legal catch of the Salem Witch Trials. These specters were invisible to everyone except the afflicted. It was just these afflicted accusers who were considered visionaries because they could see into the invisible world, while the judges and the accused saw nothing. You could be standing in court and someone could point at thin air and claim your specter was there tormenting them, even though you're standing in front of everybody.
A perfect example is an incident involving Josh's ninth great-granduncle, Benjamin Hutchinson. Abigail Williams told Benjamin she saw the specter of the former minister, George Burroughs. Even though Benjamin couldn't see a thing, he reportedly drew his rapier and started stabbing and hacking at the empty air, while Abigail cheered that he had hit the specter.
This type of evidence was incredibly dangerous and led to a massive theological debate. The core legal question of 1692 was this: could the devil take the shape of an innocent, virtuous person without their consent?
The Salem magistrates, like William Stoughton, firmly believed that the devil could only use your shape if you had willingly signed the pact with him. Because of this belief, the court relied heavily on spectral evidence to secure convictions. If an afflicted person was writhing on the floor in pain, it was accepted as hard proof that the defendant's specter was attacking them.
But there was serious pushback from the clergy. In June 1692, Boston area ministers presented a report drafted by Cotton Mather called The Return of Several Ministers. They warned the judges that demons could indeed assume the image of an innocent person, making spectral evidence an unreliable way to prove someone was a witch.
Despite this warning, the judges largely ignored the caution and kept accepting spectral claims to send people to the gallows. It wasn't until early 1693, when the new Superior Court of Judicature convened, that spectral evidence was finally thrown out entirely, because it was impossible to prove witchcraft without it. Convictions immediately stopped, and 0 actual witches were ever found.
Understanding specters and spectral evidence helps us understand how the community could be thrown into deadly chaos based on entirely invisible crimes.
Also, on March 3rd, 1692, Tituba was questioned a third time and had to repeat her previous confessions.